Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I had plans to do something today, but can you see that? We're the blue dot.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's a glare, but yeah.
Let me zoom out a little bit. You see all that green?
It's not pasture, is it?
Yeah. It's rain coming our way. So, I don't like leaving none of our stuff outside in rain or bad weather or hail or just whatever. So even Jennifer Chevelle in the state that it's in now, I still don't like leaving stuff out. So I had drug some stuff out, was gonna start a little project of mine that I wanted to tinker on, but we're not gonna do that today. So we're gonna put all the stuff back in the shop. Nick's here. I have found, you didn't say hey, Nick. Hey.
Poor Nick. I think he's sick of y'all, really, probably.
I mean, that was kind of like the dry eyes dude. I mean, hey. So anyway, Nick's got a project. I don't even know where I left off at. Nick's got a project that he's thinking about doing. I've got one that I want to do, and I have found a truck that I want to go look at today, that we're gonna probably buy, and once we get there and look at it and look it over, me and you'll make the decision on, I mean, yes, we know that it'll work for what I want to do, but you can benefit from it, I can benefit from it. And since it's gonna be raining, today's a good day to go ride around, check out these projects that we're wanting to drag home, see if we can't make some deals. I don't think we'll haul anything home today, but yes. So let's put cars back up and let's hop in the truck and let's go check out these projects, see if we can make some deals happen, because if Nick decides to do this one that he's talking about doing, it's going to be awesome. I think it is. I mean, it's not something you see all the time. It's cool. But anyway, all right, y'all come on guys, let's see what we can't find today. Not bad with two people. Compared to one, it sucks. We are the brakes. Let's come up a little bit. All right. Do not want it to roll into the saline. This is real steel. Saline's got a plastic bottom. Okay. All right, guys. So we're headed to check out that project that we were telling you about, and I wanted to show y'all my buddy David's place. I was over here yesterday. He's got a couple projects he's working on, and he needs some help with some Holly FI and some different things with a distributor and all on this little 52 Chevy truck that he bought. He bought the truck wrecked, and it's still wrecked. It's still not fixed, but we got it running for the first time yesterday since he bought it, and we done a couple test runs in it up and down the road. But it's a cool little truck. But on top of that, he has a general store inside his shop that he has used scrap pieces of wood and different things from the surrounding area of this small town that he lives in to make his general store. And there's a lot of history in here and a lot of things that come out of a lot of old buildings in this small town. So I think it's real cool, and I just want to stop in and say hey, and I wanted y'all to see his cool little store. So let's go say hey to Mr. David and check him out. So Mr. David just got this truck a couple weeks ago. The truck was fully restored, excuse me, fully built by a gentleman in Louisiana. And somehow, some way, I don't know the whole entire story, but I think the guy was in his late 70s, early 80s. He drove this thing every day. And him and his little dog was in a bad fender bender. So as you can look on this side, the truck is very pretty. But when you come back around here to this side, Mr. David did not even get a fender with it. So,
oh wow. Okay.
and you can see where you come down the door,
Oh wow, bless its heart.
down into the bed. So it must have done enough damage to ruin the front wheel, because he didn't get a matching front wheel. And when we got it running yesterday, it's got Holly Sniper on it, and we had to change a coil, rewire some things, and do the electronic ignition conversion inside the distributor. We went to that Petronix. But anyway, long story short, he wanted to take it for his first test drive, and we double checked everything, and it would not turn left.
Oh no.
Like the wheel was just like this, and I pulled out the driveway and it wouldn't turn left, so I had to back up and take all this apart and readjust it, and finally got some sort of movement out of it, because in the wreck it broke this arm off right here, and he was able to re-drill it and tap it and put it back on. But Nick, when it turns left, it only turns like right there.
A little bit left.
Yeah, so you gotta back up. I don't know what power steering head this is that's on this thing, but I took all this loose and was gonna reclock the pitman arm, but it's spline and it can only go in 4 different directions. And when the steering is took apart, the wheel will only go 2 rounds in lock and 2 rounds in lock. So we might have to help him try to figure this out. I don't know what steering head they put on here or what they use, but we're gonna have to figure that out. And I told him now would be the time to do it before he puts a new fender on it and has all the paint and body work done. But it's got a 276 cylinder in it. Runs good, peppy. It's got a 4-speed manual transmission. It is a cool little truck, but I'm not up to par on Holley EFI as much as some folks, and I called Jerry yesterday and he walked me through some steps, but we got it running, got it idling, got it running pretty good, but it's still a little on the rich side, so I think we're going to change the O2 sensor and get somebody over here with a laptop that knows more than I do to plug into it and see if we can't tweak it a little more. But when he gets it back painted, he's just going to see if they can't paint this one side. It's going to be a beautiful truck.
Oh yeah.
The inside's gorgeous. You know, you could tell that the gentleman that owned this truck,
Oh,
you
wow,
know,
that is pretty.
yeah, it's a very pretty little truck. It rides good, it drives good. So,
Yeah, very pretty.
the door don't shut the best in the world from the wreck,
Yeah.
but I think Mr. David, the old man, told him that he hit a concrete barrier or maybe a concrete culvert.
Oh wow.
So, check out his Willis.
Oh, I know, that's my favorite.
That's how I met Mr. David. Mr. David was in the parts house one day buying some parts, and he was asking questions about a small block Ford that he had in a Willis, and I was like, what? So he asked me if I'd come by and help him with it, and I did. And I come by
It's
and
beautiful.
timed it and got it running. So I'm assuming that, okay, don't fall.
Oh gosh, I hope you have it right.
But this is a cool little rig. What year model is this, Mr. David?
55.
55 Willis.
Yeah. Willis Jeep truck, yeah.
everybody. This is my good friend, Mr. David.
Hey guys.
So he's got 2 cool rides. That's going to be beautiful when he's done. This thing here is already beautiful.
Welcome to my job.
Now, my buddy Nick here, he is a Jeep guy.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Goodness. Oh my. Yeah. In fact, I just cranked it to a while ago. This here sweet hit the accelerator one time and busted right off. But this one here is still burning rich, but that's a work in progress. But Wes has done a whole lot. I mean, Wes is sharp.
Yeah, I saw you riding around in this. I was working up this way.
Oh, really?
I got behind you.
Oh,
I remember you turned off. I gave you a thumbs up. I don't know if you saw me or not.
Okay.
I can't remember what I was driving.
I see. Yeah, it's amazing. People that give you thumbs up in the way or whatever, but then you get something else and they don't pay attention. They're not waving at me, okay? You know that.
So I love this general store.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this
Really
this
cool.
thing is cool. The way he's got it decorated, the front porch.
I like the little motorcycle there at the top.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Look at the beams.
Oh, I know.
Look at the burnt crusty one down there on the
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I tore down a house that was built in 1867. And in doing that, this is the lumber from that. Beams and all. Yeah.
That's very cool.
So, well, thank you. I love all the stuff, obviously, but just call me a pack rat. Yeah. But I enjoy it. I'm not sure wasn't ready in. But anyway, this is my little man cave. In fact, this is the lumber from that house as well. Unfortunately, I don't have my lights working right now. I think my switch here. Thank you. But
Look at all the old lumber. See the beams back?
I do.
Look at this one right here. This is one of my favorite ones.
Oh yeah.
Look at the floor in here. Not the rug. But
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Very
actually
pretty.
tanned out that alligator.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I tanned out that and snakes and so forth, which I'm not a snake handler, but I tried to figure out, well, my nephew lives in Lake Charles. His father-in-law has had tags for alligators, so therefore he killed one and went to Louisiana Department of Wildlife and got permission to mail it across the state line. But you never take the tag off, right? Or I could be in trouble. But anyway, it still was fleshed out and everything. I mean, it was still had flesh on it. So I was trying to figure out, man, I can't do this by hand. So I got a pressure washer. And that's how I fleshed it out.
Oh wow.
Pressure washer, yeah.
That was a good idea.
Hey, ooh, what? Now the snakes I do mostly rattlesnakes. Obviously I do that with a butter knife. But I put borax, dried borax on it. And it works out very well.
But Mr. David collects all kind of antiques.
I love his fan up there.
Yep,
I love fan.
from antique lures to rods and reels.
Look at all the radios over
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
there. Cool.
I like all of his stuff where he has it displayed. So he's got this place looking sharp.
Ooh,
This is my kind of jam right here.
there you
I
go.
love the cabinets.
Oh yes. Old rusty tin.
Yeah. I got the tin off the barn I tore down here. We built in 1942. So I don't throw anything away, as y'all can see.
What's the engine up there? I see pistons and valves.
Motorcycle.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We were in a cancer, American Cancer Society. This little boy his wish was to have a couple of bikes to get together and let him judge it.
Okay.
And in doing that, he gave me first place, and
No.
that was the little trophy there. So
That's awesome.
I really cherish that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I love that wood heater over there.
Oh yeah, that is very pretty.
I just finally got it, my chimney, which is a 12-inch culvert, stood it up outside. And anyway, it works very well. It's too big for the room, but hey, it works, So, but yeah, I still have a lot of cleaning up and so forth to do. But it's a work in progress, right?
Everything always is, Mr. David.
It is. I just wish I knew more about trucks and this new vacuum system and all this. I'm just oil field man. I'm not a mechanic. Yeah.
Well, that's the reason.
Oil field.
That's the reason you got friends.
Amen. That was a blessing. Really was. I mean, God don't make mistakes, and just amazing how we. Yeah, I'll take this. Oh, how we met. You know?
Right.
You need one of those lights.
I know, man.
That's a pretty good light.
That's a good light, ain't it? All right, my friend. Well, I've been talking about this place, and I want to bring Jennifer and my buddy Nick by and show them your little general store and your shop and your cool rides. And I appreciate you having us. And we're gonna get on down the road.
Okay, my
We got
friend.
another project we're going to check out right now, and
okay.
so you'll get to see it pretty soon, hopefully. But again, thank you so much.
My friend, you're welcome. Anytime.
Thank you.
Y'all
It was
come over
nice
anytime.
meeting you so
Jennifer,
much. I've heard
too.
so much about you.
Oh my goodness,
Good
already.
stuff.
You'll take care. Where's the sleeves at, man? Oh, you're tough and young. Yeah. But Wes, I want to thank you again.
Oh yes.
For all day yesterday, Wes set aside, man. Got me crying going on. And had a lot going on, and he came a long way. I said, just Wes, please don't forget me, and
No,
he says,
no,
don't
no,
worry.
no,
And so I'd love to go check your place out too. And Jennifer, I hear you've got some nice rides that you yourself.
I love cars. Always have.
Yeah, that's great.
To me, that's the way I always visioned the car community, was everybody helping everybody, not to profit off one another, to help another brother that's needing this little extra push or this little extra part in order to bring their project around full circle.
Amen.
And I know that it don't always happen that way, but that's the way that growing up, in a small town in South Mississippi, and you look at all these catalogs and these magazines, and you read about all these hot rods and these cool cars and these cool trucks. And to me, growing up, California was the hot rod capital of the world. But the older I got, the more I learned, there's people around me that do this. There's cars around me, there's hot rods around me, and I always wanted to be part of that circle.
Yeah, amen.
So, and just like you helping me, I'll help you whenever you need it, bud. I mean, that's part of the car community.
That's right.
And that's the way it should be.
That's right.
All right, guys. So here it is. Our next project, a Ford Ranger.
He's lying, y'all.
No. Check this out. 1996 Dodge Ram 3500 with a Cummins 12 valve, 5-speed. A friend of mine at work owns this truck, and she is laid down, and I've been looking for something to build me a ramp truck out of. So if y'all seen the F100, that's Chip in the background, by the way.
He says hi.
I've been looking for something to build me a ramp truck out of with my black long bed F100. So I have the Cummins engine in the 3/4 ton truck. This engine here, my friend Lewis don't know exactly what has happened to it, but possibility that it might be worth rebuilding. But I've checked into it, and it's not cheap to rebuild a Cummins, or maybe for y'all it is, but for me it's not. And I don't know enough about them to tear into it by myself. So we're probably gonna buy this and convert this into our new ramp truck. So I have a good engine. This has a 5-speed. Take the bed off, take the chassis, everything off, use the 1-ton chassis, and put my rust-free bump side cab and front cap on this chassis, stretch the frame, and try to find me one of those used Hodge bodies, those ramp truck bodies, and make me a ramp truck. Wouldn't that be cool?
I think so.
Updated suspension. You can go to Parts House and buy any part we need, whether it's brakes or calipers or tie rods or ball joints. It'll have the Cummins 12 valve. It's a factory 1-ton truck with a bump side cab on it. I thought that'd be cool. Going down to cruising the coast with the 69 Mustang on back.
Yep.
Are you getting my vision here?
I am. We're also getting rained on.
I know, but it's worth it.
Okay.
So, the dash is mint in this thing. I mean, I really hate to take it all apart. So.
Oh yeah, that's all original right there.
Uh-huh.
Totally.
Oh. Alrighty. So Nicaroni.
Yeah.
Is this the same engine that's in my 3/4 ton at home? I know it's real similar.
Very similar. Let's see, what year is yours?
94, and this is a 96.
Okay, they ought to be very similar. I know the injection pumps, there were different sizes on some of them. There's like a 180 pump and a 210 pump. I'm thinking a 94 and a 96 are going to be very similar. I'm not a Cummins expert, but I know enough to, you know.
But you play one on TV.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
But it is the P-pumped 12 valve, and it's a manual. So it's, for all intents and purposes, it is exactly what you got here. But
this is going to be good for what I want to do.
yeah, oh yeah, that's what you want. If you're doing a diesel swap and you want an all mechanical injection, the P-pumped 12 valve is what you want.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
And so this one's got a bad motor, right?
Lewis, yo, what's the verdict on this thing? What did you come up with? Or
I talked to Johnny, and he said it sounded like the turbo went out of it. Now, I did try to crank it, and it turned over. Didn't turn over real fast, but it turned over. But I know the motor is locked up.
okay. Was you driving it when something happened?
Yep, got the dandy down, headed to work. And it just went to smoking real bad. And I just coasted into Dandy Dan,
Okay.
pulled it to the house.
Okay.
Like tug of war.
All right. Well, so the good thing, y'all, we have a parts truck. So between the both of them, we can build something out of this.
You have.
And we got Mr. Knowledge here. And we got some more buddies. Coon knows a pretty good bit about Cummins. He's pretty sharp with them. So between our circle of friends, we should be able to come up with something. But this is going to be one of our projects if we can make a deal on this thing today.
So this is steel drum brakes, a 96 model. I think the disc came in around 97 or 8. So did Hydro Boost.
Okay.
So you're still looking at vacuum brakes, drum brakes, but this is the dually rear end. Yours was a 3/4 ton, right?
Right.
So this will be a wider rear end, and it's got the adapters in the front if you want to run the dually wheels.
Yes.
Have you measured to see width differences on the Ford versus the Dodge?
I have not.
I'm thinking they're going to be pretty similar. So the bump side may be a little bit more narrow than this.
Well, the only reason that I want to do this is because I have Chip.
Hey, he's stronger than he looks now.
He's very strong.
You too. So, I know a guy on one of the F100 bump pages that has already done this swap, and it turned out really nice.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
Yeah, for what you're wanting to do with
he whipped me with it. Okay.
so
yeah,
we'll probably end up reaching out to him and get some tips and tricks, but I think this is going to be the perfect candidate to do the swap.
right.
All right, guys. So now y'all seen it. Y'all know my plan, and gonna see if I can't work out a deal with Mr. Lewis here, and we're gonna move on to our next project today. All right, guys. So we have made it to our next stop. We're at Nick's uncle's place. If y'all go to Newbern's channel, we toured this place and we looked at all these cool rides and cool cars here. Y'all will remember, ain't that a 51?
I don't know what year it is. It's something like that.
With the rear mounted Cummins engine. So Tony has tons of stuff, cool stuff. You can see his little small or cool little junkyard out there. So we're not going to do a tour on this place because Newbern's already done one when we were here. As a matter of fact, that's the first time we met Nick. But anyway, he's got some projects that Nick's interested in. We're going to look around and see if we can't come up with some ideas. So we are going to plunder some. Y'all come on. This thing's pretty cool. So this is a 12 valve like we just looked at in that Dodge.
Yep.
And about the same setup in your model?
Pretty much, yeah. It's P-pump, injection pump. Yeah, pretty much exactly the same thing. Now this is bolted to an Allison transmission.
So they put the starter on that side?
See, it's got some type of adapter set up. I really don't know what all's going on with this truck because he bought it pretty much like this. They've had a little bit of work done to it, but
this is the same transmission that we pulled out of the bus that Newbern bought for his project?
probably so. It's the Allison 1000. That's what's behind Duramaxes and the Chevy trucks. But a lot of buses and fire trucks, they all have Allison transmissions.
All right, so I want to keep the NV 4500.
Yeah, if you want a stick shift, that's pretty much the way to go.
So
because they're a good transmission and you've got them.
Yeah, we have two.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're all aware of the fifth gear problem, but that's the easy fix. We know about the killer dial pin, and we know how to fix that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now that I can physically see this thing from the side, I mean, we can make it bare bones in that F100.
Yeah.
So we can lose anything that's electronic because it's a manual kill.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the transmission is not going to take no type of harness to run because it's a manual transmission. You know, all we're going to have is reverse lights, alternator. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I want to keep it plain and simple, but that way if we get off somewhere and something happens, we can get back home.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I like it.
Yeah.
Which is, this whole thing is cool. It's always been cool to me. So.
And these engines, as long as they're in time, they got fuel, they're going to run.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as you don't blow it up. But they're hard to blow up. So.
Well, so Lewis told us earlier that he thinks the turbo went out on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I might can round up a spare turbo.
No, got one.
Okay. Well, heck yeah, we'll bolt it on and see if we can get that thing to run.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
let's walk over here. Like something up. Oh yeah, it's.
Okay.
Yeah.
That bad, huh?
Yes. Come on, let's go look. Nick, Uncle Tony didn't have this last time he was here.
Yeah.
Golly. All right, I'm selling all my Cummins stuff and buy me a blower.
Change horses that quick. Okay.
I just want one of these so bad. Golly. When Newbern put one on his 57, I mean, the car was already awesome, but it's like super awesome now. Big block, manual steering, nothing but an alternator, electric water pump, aluminum radiator, dual electric fan, MSD, 6AL. I mean, this is like 90s, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's just clean, simple, still running rallies. Automatic. I see he's got the interior out of it, so he's fixing some odd end things. Where did he find this at? You know?
I ain't got a clue.
Ain't got a clue?
I walked in a couple weeks ago and here it sat, and I hadn't really talked to him about it. We just kind of, show up at each other's house, look at what's new, and all right, and then move on.
So I wonder if it's 396 or 454.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's got 396 badge on it. But
Yeah.
wonder if it is a true SS car. But you know, that never made a huge deal to me. I mean, if it is SS, cool. If it's a RS, cool. If it's a RS SS, cool.
Yeah.
But my thing was just finding a solid one.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's like, to me, on Mopar stuff, if it's an RT, I really don't want it because it's not going to be stock. And so I don't want to mess up an RT because I know somebody else that actually wants an original car is going to want it. So for my purposes, I would rather it be a base model and just build from there.
Exactly. Exactly. So where is your project at, Nick?
It is over in the junkyard.
Over in the junkyard?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the junkyard. Including Nick's new project.
Oh no, I like it.
A 2-wheel drive Ram Charger. So, for the folks at home, Nick has been talking to me about something for a couple weeks now. And I'm digging his idea. So, Uncle Tony said he would sell this to Nick. We're going to check it out here in just a minute. Nick has a V10 out of a Dodge Viper.
Okay.
What transmission?
It's a 48 RE. So it actually came out of a SRT10 truck, which was the Viper powered truck that they did. And the 4 doors got an automatic, not the Trim X 6-speed.
Okay.
And so since they needed a heavy duty automatic, they just took the one out of the Cummins trucks and put it behind the Viper. Because believe it or not, they're pretty close. The bell housing's pretty close. It's got a little adapter on it. So, got Viper V10, 4-speed.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm going with his motions because
You're interrupting his
I know.
speech.
I know. So, are you listening to?
I was trying to until you started with all the hand motion. Then I'm lost. Start over.
I'm excited. So,
Okay.
Yeah. He's talking about 18s.
I heard
20s,
Trimic and then I lost
Yeah,
it after
I'm
that.
sorry.
So
18s, 20s, slammed.
spinners.
No. Torque thrust, gray centers,
Maybe.
polished lip.
Well, yeah, maybe.
There's the grills in pretty decent shape. Straight, dude.
Yeah. It's straight. It's pretty much rust free. I haven't found any rust on it. There might be some hiding somewhere. It was running and driving at one time, and I know the AC worked.
Oh, that's gold right there.
Interior is okay.
Manual windows, rolling up and down.
The seals are decent.
Okay, I gotta ask. So, let me see you. GoPro back. Do they come factory with a little camper peephole or?
You know what? Looking at it, that looks original, and I have never noticed that before. I mean, I'm a first-gen Ram guy, but I've never seen that.
It's in good shape.
In pretty good shape.
I mean, it's not
A 91?
Oh, that means it's fuel injection.
rusted or all these seams through here. Everything looks really good.
So
Yeah, they do.
if it's fuel injection, that means putting the Viper motor might be a little easier because the fuel tank's already set up for it. And
it's got a towing package on the back so you can pull my little grill.
yep, it is fuel injection.
Really?
Yep.
Throttle body style?
Yeah.
318?
I believe so. Looks like it by the balancer. He was, when he bought this thing, he was driving it a pretty good bit, and I can't remember exactly what happened. Maybe an electrical issue by the looks of it, by the rat's nest that you're standing over, probably so.
Yeah, I see that.
And
Dude, I mean, it's in good shape.
I know. You're not gonna talk me out of it, are you?
No, I'm not.
I'm not either. I think it's really good.
Well, my thing is it's different.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the world's worst about getting on the train that everybody else is riding with Camaros and C10s and Chevelles and whatever, but I love all that stuff. But
I just remembered too, this is a roller block, so.
When you called me last week and said you were thinking about doing this, and it being 2-wheel drive, tucking some cool wheels with that V10 motor, and there's tons of room, because look how far the radiator's moved out.
Yeah, we can move the radiator into here.
Right.
All right, here's the question. Can we have it done before power tour?
Well, I'm pretty good at fabricating and fitting and this, that, and other, but when it comes to that V10, I do not have a clue.
Yeah.
All that would be up to you, bud.
Here's the other question. Do I have the money to get it done before power tour? Because I've been spending a lot of money the last 6 months.
Well, I told Jennifer, if we go on power tour this year, we'll probably take her around there because it's already running. We're just gonna,
exactly.
We're gonna service it and throw our junk in the back, and away we go. I mean, I'd love to take something old of ours, but I don't know which one I would want to concentrate on the most in order to make it happen.
But the Demon's been to power tour the last 2 years, so I'm ready for something different. I'm ready to actually do power tour with AC.
Well, then we don't have to take
This is your
nothing.
ride then. I mean, you talk yourself into it right there.
Jennifer, we don't have to do nothing. We just ride with him.
I mean, there's plenty of room in this thing.
That is true.
I mean, we have a fart window in the roof. I mean, just pop it, let it rip, it'll suck it out the back. Nick will never know it.
Oh, man.
Okay, so
Wait, drive it home.
the seat's kind of tall.
I would throw jumper cables on it, but I left them in the Torino.
You mean them fancy ones?
Yeah.
We got cruise, we got tilt.
It's got cruise?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. I gotta get that going.
All right. How many miles you think's on it?
I don't know. It's probably rolled over by now.
I doubt it. Judging
Really?
by the wear.
I don't know, 67.
Oh no, I mean it's rolled over, but not far.
Oh.
Jennifer's
I'm
cheating.
not gonna say.
Okay.
She's cheating.
115.
What do you say?
I don't know. You won't let me look.
I can't. You got to guess.
140.
126. 318. See there? Meant to be. Look, I'm just to convince you to buy this. You ready? Okay. You look at the shape of the steering wheel. Don't see no wear, no cracks, none in the dash. I mean, just
Yeah. It also looks like my 89, which has 320,000 miles on it. So.
wait. Yeah, but look how mint
Oh, the brake.
the brake pedal is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know.
You're talking to the wrong group of people.
Yeah.
If you want us to talk you out of this.
See, I need Wesley and Leighton here, the other Wesley, because they would talk me out of it.
That's the reason they don't have no hot rods.
Well, they have. Wesley does. Poor Leighton.
Alright, so we have covered the Ram Charger. We have covered the dually. Are we gonna look around here some more?
Yeah, there's one more shed we need to look in.
Okay. Alright. You wanna make a run for it in the rain?
Yeah.
Let's go see what we can't find. You need to pan around. This is like, yeah. Nick has done, I mean, everything around this place is cool. So, if Nick's Uncle Tony was here right now and he said, Jennifer, I'm gonna give you one car. You pick out any one you want in here. Which one would Jennifer pick?
If it were free,
If it was free.
on this Camaro right here.
Okay.
Second choice would be this Vet right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Which I know you love black.
I do. I do.
Nick, same question to you.
Same car.
Same car?
But that, yeah, but that, I mean, like I was just
Let me
telling
get where I can
Jennifer
see this
before we started
carbon.
rolling, this is the reason that I'm into pro touring muscle cars like I am, is is this car right here. So
This is a beautiful 69. What's in it, Nick?
502.
Oh, it does have 502 in
Yeah,
it?
it's 502, 6-speed. It's one of the early Pro Touring cars. When Pro Touring first started getting prevalent, this was one of the early cars, you know. I mean, it's been like this since I was, I don't even know if I was 10, 12 years old when he got this car. And
It's beautiful.
It is very, very pretty.
So which one do y'all think I would pick?
This swell. Chevelle.
When I was 15 years old, I bought a 67 Chevelle from my history teacher for $800. It was a black SS. Didn't have an engine, no transmission, and I hauled it home and started working on it heavily. I mean, I was in love with it. And I even built a lean-to off the back of the little shop there, little shed that Mom and Daddy had in the backyard to roll it under. And I was collecting up parts, and anyway, so this become everything that I thought about. But it also took over to the point where I wasn't doing so good in school. And the car got sold. But anyway, I've always wanted another 67 Chevelle. And it wouldn't even have to be a SS. I mean, just a good, clean driver. But I love these cars. I like the 66s. I like all Chevelles. But this one has a soft spot in my heart. But yeah, I mean, I love all these cars. That Camaro is beautiful. Of course, y'all know my favorite color is red. Jennifer's favorite color is black. Black and red go together. But
that Corvette.
oh yeah, I know that.
yeah.
That is one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's
That
for sure.
one, I love it. Not that exact car, but one that looked just like it. He had, that one's got an LS and a 5-speed. They had a car that was almost identical. That was a 383 and a 4-speed. And he actually let me drive it when I was 18, I think I was. And I came down from college and picked that car up and drove it down to drive my neighbor in the homecoming.
Oh.
And, you know, of course, an 18-year-old in a fine C2 Corvette, that was incredible.
Exactly.
And that's why I like Corvettes now too. So.
And you don't see a whole lot of IROCs anymore.
No, you don't. Especially convertibles. They're really rare.
And you never did see a whole lot of 5-speed ones. Is this the 5-speed?
I don't
No,
think so.
that's automatic.
There was a time when he had about half a dozen of these cars.
Oh, really?
Oh, I love
Convertibles,
them.
coupes, 5-speed. Or peacocks, I guess.
Uncle Tony's just got a bunch of cool stuff, Nick. There ain't no way around that. All right, I think we got one more stop to make, and then we'll head home. This has been a pretty good rainy day.
Oh yeah.
We got us a one-ton. You got your Ram Charger.
Yeah.
We got to come in here and drool. So, yeah, we're making progress, y'all. We're making progress.
You ain't found me nothing yet.
Well, take your pick.
Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. She just got a blue C10.
Oh, I don't want to hear it. You got a yellow one. So see, y'all all got something today. I need something today.
Wow, golly.
I mean,
Is there any cool hubcaps laying around here?
oh my gosh.
I mean, the last major road trip, she got a 55.
So did you.
No, that was way before that.
And then you got another one after that.
Well, that's parts car.
Okay.
Anyway, we broke, baby doll.
I know.
We are broke. I had to finance that Dodge on monthly payments a while ago. All right, let's move on. We're leaving, walking out to leave. Look at the motor in this truck.
Oh wow, what is it?
It's a 4BT Cummins.
Well, I don't know what that is, but
It's a little 4-cylinder diesel Cummins engine. with a compound turbo system on it. See this one and this one? Dude, this little thing ought to roll out.
It does pretty good, actually. It won't set your hair on fire or nothing, but you know. It drives
That's a
all
good
right.
thing, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
I will say,
I like fast, but I don't want to set my hair on fire.
but these little Cummins, the 4BTs, I know people like them. This is the first time I had a vehicle with one or ridden in a vehicle with one, and these little things shake.
Oh yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
They're not like a 6-cylinder.
I know a guy that has one in a Jeep. And when they're sitting there idling, dude, the Jeep, the whole thing is just, it's shaking terrible.
So, but it is cool.
All I can say is, when you come and visit Uncle Tony, you never know what he's gonna have.
True.
I mean, it's like, coming to his house is like buying one of them mystery boxes off Amazon. Golly. Oh, and if I had my choice, I changed my mind. I would take the Chevelle, but I'd probably take the yellow Camaro with a blower on.
Okay.
It's dark, but we have found something else. We have found another round charger. It's got the window, or the whatever,
The vent.
the vent, the fart window. It's got tilt. Nick, this has only got 96,000 miles on it. Wood grain, power windows. Two wood. Let's see what your model this one is. 89. 04 89. So this is gonna be throttle body too, huh?
Yeah.
Same motor?
Probably. Different alternator. Yes. It's 318.
Okay. This one's in pretty good shape. The wire harness looks way better over here.
Yeah. Fill in your rust up here. I noticed some Bondo on the hood that was falling off. You got your handy dandy magnet on it?
I sure do. Check out this magnet. Cool. It's got a piece of felt on it. Bondo checker. Here you go.
This here. Pretty good.
What?
That's not a cover, is it?
Oh, wait a minute. That's fiberglass.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, that is. The whole hatch is fiberglass.
I was noticing on the other one before we left, I was like,
Here's your thing you need.
Yeah, I need that on the other one right there.
I was looking on the other one. I was like, well, there ain't no rust around here. And I got to looking, I was like, wait a minute, that's fiberglass.
Yeah, this one's pretty clean. The headliner's sagging. But all the trim and all this looks like it's in a little bit better shape. It's tan.
This thing's in good shape, dude.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that's a factory option. Either way, I like this one. I know Jennifer does because she likes black.
Right. I do too. I don't like red.
Oh, I love red. But you know what I like about that one over there? The other one?
It's $1,000 cheaper.
It's manual windows.
Yeah, I do too.
I like all that manual stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if Randy's gonna come off of this one. I mean, everybody knows how hard it was for me to talk him out of them C10s. But this one's in good shape.
Nice.
Good shape. Well, it's raining. It's been raining on us since we left the house today, y'all. We have made our rounds. I scored a 1 ton for our project, and you leaning toward the other one, right?
Yeah. Probably so.
like the other one.
I do too. And I like you're talking about the manual windows, and I like the price, and I like the paint. I'd rather have black, but you know, I like talking about single stage paint, no peel and clear coat. So either way, you can't really go wrong. But
Right.
if you're looking
No.
for a Ram
No.
Charger, they're both
Yeah. Because they're not on every corner for sale.
right.
But, so we made 2 good scores. I know this wasn't a very exciting video with us mechanicking and working on and trying to get something to run or go down the road, but on days like today when we can't push nothing out of the shop to leave it outside in order to put something inside to work on, this is what these days are good for. Ride around, check on our projects, see what we can't gather up for future builds that we have in our brain that nobody knows what we or why we do it but us. But anyway, guys, this is going to wind this video up. Thank y'all for hanging out with us today. We appreciate all the likes, the subscribes, the shares, and the comments. Y'all stay safe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.
Bye. Say bye, Nick.
Bye.